suppose we are doing something to help. It's a feeling of when we was writing the album, was like the stress of just everyday sort of life that everyone around us feels, but I think a lot of the bands that are around just don't seem to talk about actual life anymore. They'll rather talk about the weather or the sea, and to us, like, there's no point in talking about that sort of stuff because we don't gain any good weather in England, and we don't live by the sea. We're just talking about actual stuff, which is just like the stresses and strains of everyday life. I think it's like just that people seem to think that our songs are just sort of like an attack against the world, like a fuck the world attitude. It's not. It's more like, look at what's happening in your life around the world, instead of just like, oh, I give up, fuck it. It's not about that. It's more like, why is this happening, sort of thing. People all over the place can understand that. Like, every day, like, I know that I do. I always wonder why this is happening, but maybe other people don't, and our music's sort of like a wake up to them, just question themselves and why you do have to get up every day and go to work for 8 or 9 hours just to pay for some gas and electricity.
It's like you've taken something intensely personal and you've blown it out in a beautiful and exuberant expression of soul.
That's what we wanted to do, and I'm glad that you understand.
When you are going about your lives daily, what types of things do you find beautiful?
I don't know. I see the nice things in life as the grittier things. Like, I'd much rather look at the architecture of, like, say, like the Sheffield sort of architecture that's on the front cover of our album, instead of an old grand, like, cathedral. I think we miss the beauty in things that you tend to just walk past on your everyday life routine. I don't know, I like things that others don't. Everyone will always say that they like going home, sort of thing. Yeah, when you're at home, all you do is moan about it. Yeah, it's like sort of that sort of thing, if you know what I mean.
When I hear your music, I imagine your body's sort of like being on fire inside.
Yeah, it's some sort of energy that needs to get out, like a sort of ravenous sort of feeling that we need something else. That's what I feel, and I know that when we play live, that's like our sort of hunger for something that's just coming out of us, and it's like a almost like therapeutic sort of thing that we do to get this sort of like energy out of us whilst we play live. But yeah, it is something that comes from, well, something that's obviously deep inside of me. I don't know what it is, but it has to come out. I think it's just creativity that I always have to be doing something creative, or I feel like I'm not doing anything. Like at the moment when we're on tour, it's like, because we're playing sort of bigger venues and we're the support act, like we're supporting Franz Ferdinand in a minute. And what we seem to be doing is just get trapped in a room, and then I can't do anything. Like, you can't write music, you can't really write because everyone's near you, and you can't draw, and it frustrates me because I feel like I'm just wasting my time. Yet we have to go all over the place just for this half an hour that we get on stage, and then that's the only chance that we get of doing something creative, so we just get to put that energy into that one half an hour.
When you think of your future, What comes to mind?
Especially like this year, that comes to mind is just to go as far as we can around the world, just to show what we've been doing so far. I mean, we've already got the opportunity to. We're going to go to Australia, even places like Singapore, and just places where we haven't been before, and try and show what we have to offer, and try and wake people up to what we have to offer. And then also, like, when we get time, we're going to actually start writing another album.
Good.
Because now, like, we're just constantly on tour, that we don't really get a chance to even pick up those instruments unless we're on stage. So that's one of the big things that we want to do, is write another album.
If in your wildest dreams you were able to play or have someone on a track in that album, who would it be?
If I could have anyone on the album,
Yeah, anyone.
David Bowie. David Bowie. That has to be. That's just me, because I love David Bowie. I'm sure the rest of the band probably, they'd all pick completely different people. We played in Birmingham, and we met a guy called Mark, and he was like in the David Bowie fan club, and he's insane about Bowie. He has pretty much every single record that he's ever made, and all around his house he has like letters from him and all sorts, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Like,
what would be the thing that you guys like to do together best as a band when you're having fun?
We just, I think it's got a young one, and we've always had fun, like, no matter where we are, because we just find friends, and then that's why what we've created is what we've created, and it's just honest and like truthful, because we're just five friends that share each other's sort of feelings, and we just have fun all the time, because we're just who we are. And it's a good thing. It wouldn't be the same if one of us had to leave.